Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, today we are focusing on organization. I'm gonna go all around our house and organize a bunch of stuff. Last week, I actually went through a bunch of different areas and decluttered a ton, which has felt really good. For the last, I don't know, month or 2 months, I've kind of been having my eye out on a few organization pieces and I've kind of been collecting things. So I'm really excited for today because we actually get to put those things in place. I don't know about you guys, but I love having an organized space. And when it's not, I definitely feel that chaos in my mind a bit. So I'm really excited for this. And I feel like this is the perfect time because we actually have family coming into town immediately after. We are like full steam ahead on room rescue. We've been doing a lot of behind the scenes, like prepping and just little stuff here and there, but we are actually going to go down to her house and film that next week. And I cannot wait, but there's like 1,001 things to do before that happens. And then once that happens, the boys only have a few more weeks of school. So I feel like this is kind of like my last big rush of doing things and getting things done before back to school time. And I'm just really feeling like our home could use it. So without further ado, let's do this.
Captured in a photograph. Remember how we used to sit in the vines? Yeah. Oh, and I can hear you laugh it off. You always said mistakes I left in the past.
So I'm not going to spend a ton of time in our guest room cleaning it, but because we do have company coming and we're still kind of in the middle of summer, our boys, specifically Liam and Noah, they love to come sleep down here and kind of have their own little sleepovers. And so because of that, I wanted to make sure that I washed the bedding and everything. And I actually don't have a second sheet set for this room, so I wanted to make sure I got that in the wash, and that way it could be kind of washing as I go throughout the house and kind of clean and organize everything. But let me know, what have you guys been up to this summer? Our family has been, I guess we've just felt so busy with everything. So we've done little things. We've gone camping on a few short camp trips, or like we'll go to the lake, things like that. But we haven't done a big family vacation or anything. I would say for the most part, we're actually just kind of home during the summertime. But let me know, do you guys typically go on a fun summer vacation, or are you kind of like us and more tend to stay home for the summer?
Albany just left you all the same.
Okay, this is so incredibly random, but this little doodad, or whatever you want to call it, is actually something that keeps the flies off of your plates or away from food. So whenever we're eating outside, or honestly even inside if we're having a fly issue, because sometimes that's just what happens, we will put this on, and it's amazing how well it works. This one's actually rechargeable because the ones we had before broke. We left them outside, and I think the sun just kind of cooked them, made them a little bit too brittle, and they broke. But this one is rechargeable, and it works incredibly well, like surprisingly well.
Wanting on the other side, parallel to our life, dreaming of a place to hide and find you in another time. Up it comes and down it goes. Seeds will die before they grow. If nothing would have changed, we'd have stayed the same. Never killed the flame. We'll be on that ground. If nothing would have changed, would you take my name? Stay through the rain. We'll be on that ground.
And this is another little random piece that I wanted to share with you guys. So I picked this up at a thrift store actually earlier in the day, and I just love it so much. It was only $3, and I was like, this is going to be perfect. I've been kind of looking for something to keep our matcha in, and it's just so pretty. It kind of has that little hole on the side, which is perfect for the scoop. So I went ahead and washed that up and then got our matcha put inside of it. I don't know about you guys, but I love thrifting, and I feel like I kind of went through a phase where I just felt like I didn't have time to thrift, to just go through the thrift stores and kind of sort through everything. Sometimes thrift store deals work out and sometimes they really don't. I actually got a new to me carpet cleaner a while ago, and the regular carpet cleaner portion itself worked really well, but I never could get the attachment pieces to work, so that was kind of a bummer. But I actually got a new handheld carpet cleaner from Eureka, and I was really excited to try it out this day on our white chairs. I know several of you were feeling pretty nervous when we got the new white chairs, but I'm happy to say they have been holding up really well, and you'll see here in a little bit, but that new Eureka carpet cleaner that I got works super good on the chairs. Now, speaking of Eureka, their new E10S robot vacuum is on an amazing deal right now. So if you've been looking for an affordable robot vacuum that's still packed with premium features, you have to check this one out. It's a vacuum and mop combo, so you just fill up the water tank, and as it goes throughout your home and vacuums, it will be mopping at the same time. And I love that it self-empties. Now, one feature that I feel is pretty uncommon is having a bagless self-emptying station. I personally love that because that means you can empty it easily with just a touch of a button, and the best part is then you can save up to $70 a year by not having to repurchase the vacuum bags. Since the self-emptying dock is bagless, you can empty the canister as often as you want, but because it is such a good size, it can also go up to 45 days before needing to be emptied. Also, if you notice the Cyclone Dust collection station, it has a really amazing section itself, so even with all the pet hair that we have in the house, thanks to these guys, we still have yet to see the self-emptying dock get clogged. Another thing that helps it run smoothly is its obstacle identification, and that has really helped it not get caught up on things like shoes and cords and socks and toys like these that take over our floors most days. Now, the robot vacuum itself has a great suction, and it picks up whatever mess is in its way, and y'all know we have a bunch of pets and kiddos, and the E10S does an amazing job in dealing with all the dirt, crumbs, and hair that falls onto the floor. It's also able to seamlessly go from hard floor to carpet, and even when it's in mopping mode, it'll automatically lift the mop head to avoid getting the carpet wet, and then when returning to the hard floors from the carpet, it automatically lowers the mop head and continues mopping. Now, if you can see, I'm trying to get a good angle for you, but it gets right up close to the edges, and it has such a low profile that it can easily fit under most furniture, and that just helps to ensure a complete clean. We are in a very busy season of life right now, as I'm sure most of you are too. Anything that helps give us more time to focus on other things is such a big help. I mean, just look at it go. I literally press a button or turn it on with the app, and now I'm free to go about my day and either do stuff that I want to do, or I'm able to get more things done because this chore can now be taken off my list. So the app itself is super helpful too. You can do all kinds of things like map your entire house, set no-go zones, set up schedules, and have it clean certain areas of your home at a specific time. Now, like I mentioned previously, the Eureka E10S is not only on sale for Amazon Prime Day, but I was also able to get you guys an exclusive discount code that you can use to save even more. So I will have that link and code at the top of my description box as well as in my pinned comment of this video so that you can find it easier. But really, if you have been in the market for a robot vacuum and want one with tons of cool features but still need to stay on budget, this is going to be a really great option. And I also want to say a huge thank you to Eureka for teaming up with me in today's video and passing along that amazing discount code to you guys. I got a little laugh out of this because if you remember last week's video, I went around the whole house and just decluttered a ton of different things. And one of the things that I was trying to declutter was these 2 bins of perler beads and Play-Doh because the boys just never played with them. But as soon as I brought them out to declutter, they've literally been playing with them every single day since. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put them away and put them back. But I did want to take just a minute to talk a little bit about the room rescue series that we're starting and And the first episode that we are getting going with, I literally have things sitting in our garage right now that is ready to be prepping. So like I said, I'm gonna be working on that in the coming week. And I'm just crossing my fingers so much that we can get everything done, because there is honestly so much. We are on a tight budget for this because we are doing not only the kitchen, but also their eat-in kitchens, like their dining room area. And my mind is just going crazy with ideas. And so there's just so much that I want to get done. And so because of that, we are kind of stretching the budget pretty thin. The first vlog for the series should be going up this coming Friday. And then the next video here on this channel is going to be a full-on prep and furniture flip video. We're going to be doing a ton of stuff, and you'll kind of get to see more in depth the ideas that I have. And again, I'm just hoping everything will come together as I'm imagining it, and I'm hoping that we can get everything done in time. But I'm just getting so excited, and I cannot wait to watch it all come together and just share it all with you guys too. Okay, so this is the upholstery carpet cleaner that I got from Eureka, and you guys, you'll see it in just a minute, but it works so well. I also was really happy to see how big the canister was. I don't know why, but I feel like so often these smaller little compact carpet cleaners have such a tiny canister that it just continually needs to be refilled, but I felt like this one was a really good size. Now, I was a little bit bummed that because of the way the shadowing was and the lighting and everything, I feel like you can't totally see the best how it looked in real life. Like, it was just coming out, but I actually feel like on camera the chair is still looking a bit dirty just because, again, of that shadowing. And I was trying to move my camera around and show you guys, but I just could not get it right. But even though you guys might not be able to see it fully, you definitely can see that those actual big spots were completely taken out, and the chair looks so much better. So I was super happy with that, and I'm definitely going to re-Scotch guard the chair just because it's white and it needs all the help it can get. Are getting cleaned out there, I figured we would start organizing in my bedroom, specifically in my closet. Last week I decluttered a ton. I literally couldn't open this drawer last time because I just had a ton of jeans, some that didn't fit anymore, some that I just never wore that I've had for a long time, but these are the ones that I love and I'm keeping, but I'm not sure that I want to keep them in the drawer. I think I ended up doing this because I kind of hate hanging them on pants hangers, and so I was like, oh, this way I could just fold them up real quick and pop them in the drawer. But then it's like I have to dig through each one, and I tried the whole standing method, but then I don't know, I just didn't love it. So I got a few closet hanging organization tools. So this one came, you can get it in like a pack of 8, pack of 10, but I think the pack of 10 was like $10, so like $1 each basically. You pop this in here, and then you can hang your hangers on each side, and it just is nice and space saving. So this one I'm probably not going to use for my pants, but I thought this would be helpful for like shirts and things like that. And then this one I'm actually really excited about. So this one came in a pack of 2. It looks like I have to assemble it. This one you could choose different colors. I just decided to go with like kind of a neutral color. can hang it on your closet hook, lay your pants across, and then when you're done, you let it lay flat and it takes up a lot less space. So let's head into the closet that I just decluttered and it feels so good, and we'll get organizing. It takes like no space. But then in order to grab them out, you just pull it up and you can see and grab things easily. I love this. That looks so nice. I definitely need to order some more of those because I really like that. That looks so nice. So kind of a bummer about this one because we have the two-tiered in there, like the two-tiered closet system in our closet. All the shirts are going to hit this bar right here. If you do not have a 2-rod closet where they're stacked like that, then this would be so perfect because you're able to get so much more use. I can definitely see where this would be a helpful thing because you can still, you know, get to everything, and there's even room for all the hangers to lay flat because they went on either side. So basically it would just end up looking like that, and there's your 5 shirts instead of 5 shirts like this. Anyway, but if you just have one single rod in your closet, this would be so helpful. So that's a bummer. I'm pretty bummed. I didn't really think about that when I was ordering it. I just thought, oh, that'll be so nice for all the shirts, but that's okay. But this is what it looks like. I could use this in the boys' closet, but I'll only probably need like a couple for each, so we'll see. Moving on. Oh, before we do that, I did find these recently. Someone had shared them over on Instagram, and what they are is you hook them up on your closet rod and you can hang a ton of hats. Let me grab some. Okay, so I got these specifically for the boys, but I want to say it was like $5 for like, it must have been 4 of them. But basically, as long as your hat has one of those, you just hook your hats in just like that, and then you can hang your hats. They're not gonna fall off or anything. The only downside is to get to them you have to take the others off, but it doesn't take any extra time, but it keeps them from taking up a ton of space. And what I've done for the kids is I've tried kind of hanging them on a regular hanger in their closets, but they just don't work that well and it kind of takes up a lot of space. So this is nice because it can just hang like this and it does not take up a lot of space at all. That's something that I already kind of had in place. I just haven't actually hooked up our hats. Kyle has his own little hat section over here with like some command hooks, but the boys have been loving theirs so much. I'm gonna have you guys guess what each of these things are for. So this is a little bamboo organizer. It has a top, it has some slots in the front, and then it has a few pieces up here. What do you think the first one is for? This next one is like a little hook. It has some screws. What do you guys think this one is for? It's always fun to play little games. This one is a pack of 4. It has a sticky right here. There's a little hook that moves. What do you guys think this one is for? All right, my dryer is going crazy, being so loud right now. I don't know if you can hear me, but some little acrylic drawers, and they stack. This one you can use for a lot of things, but what do you think I'm gonna use it for today? All right, the first thing we're gonna tackle is actually our cups, specifically the big tumblers, because they don't fit in the other size one that I have. So I got this one. It's a good size. It's actually a little bit taller. So it's supposed to be able to fit, I believe, up to a 40-ounce tumbler. So let's check it out. Then we have room for 3 more, so it actually does fit really good. There's plenty of room in there. I like that. All right, that banana thing is just so cool. The next thing we're gonna work on is our utensil drawer. It's not the worst, but I just feel like this is not working great. This kind of slides around a bunch. Everything just gets pushed to the back. It doesn't fit all that well. I got these acrylic organizers. They were on sale, I don't know, within the last month or so. And so I ordered them. But the nice thing about them is I like the size. I think the size will be good. It's like nice and divided, but it's large enough to be able to support bigger utensils. Also, I like that you can really customize where and how you store them. You can do it like that. Like you can just kind of customize exactly how you want them. And so that's the reason that sometimes I do like the separated organizers versus a whole like tray organization system. So let's start clearing out the drawer. I think that's perfect because I literally have never used this thing. We got a more high quality pizza cutter, so I don't need this one. We never use this one. And then we also don't need 2 of these. For some reason, it probably came in like a pack of 2, and so I just kept it, but we don't need that either. So I got rid of a few things that we don't need, and look at that. So much better. If I want, I can always get something back here, but it's just like these more larger utensils that I really am not that worried about. I love that. It looks so much better. So nice. All right, this is the area that I have been like so excited about and also just dreading. I don't know what it is. I cannot keep this organized or anything, but I really haven't got anything new for it. It's just been kind of like trying this old organization bin that I have, or trying that one, seeing how this one works, and they haven't worked. I will say I would prefer to have everything under our sink. However, apparently before we moved in had water damage, and so it's like basically concaving in. Going back, we should have actually repaired that when we were getting our countertops put in and getting the new sink put in, but we were just so busy with all the things that we kind of overlooked that step until it was done. And so now at this point, we probably have to, I think, have like 2 boards to fix it, because you can't just set the board in. So anyway, it's a whole thing. We'll get it fixed eventually, we'll do it, but it's just so low on the priority list. And the other thing is we have a big sink disposal system, and then we also have an RO system so that we have clean filtered water coming out of our faucet, which is really nice, especially here in Arizona. We just drink a ton of water, so that's a must for us. So this is my under sink cabinet. This is what it is. That's what I got these for, is to organize down in here. I'm thinking to put like sponges, dish pods, stuff like that, just little things in these drawers. This guy right here is a garbage bag holder. You can get 2 different sizes. You can put other things on the other side too if you want, but that's kind of the point of this. I got this, I believe, from Costco like a few months ago. I just have not made this a priority to change everything out. Another thing about this is because you can just close the door, it's like if I get a different cleaner, I just put it in here, close the door and forget about it, and I'm go on with my day. I will say I do have these little hooks in here, which are super nice. They're just command stripped on, so you don't have to drill anything into your cabinets. I have a little caddy over here for some things. So I do have a few things in here that I am going to be keeping in the new system, but it'll be good to add these new things in. Hunt for our broom. I actually can't find where it is right now. So this is no good. Where did it go? It might be in the pantry. It moves around all the time. It does that because we don't have a really good spot for it. If I were a broom, where would I be? Oh. I found it. That is just an example of why we need this next organization piece. All right, so this is our hall slash like sports closet. During the school year, all the boys' sports things take over this closet. However, there is a lot of unused space in pretty much every closet, like the back of the door, the side of the closet. Anytime you can go vertical, you can usually find some space that's not being used. And if you can get creative with it, you can make the most of your space with pretty minimal effort. So these little clips right here are sticky, so you don't need to drill anything in at all, but you're just basically going to stick them onto your wall at whatever height you want. This has like a rubber grip on the inside of the hook, but it just kind of holds onto it. And then when it's not in use, you just fold it flat, no big deal. This comes in a 4-pack. These might just be good to like put anywhere. I might put them in like several different closets, unstick them. And I think I'm just gonna use this area right here because this just never gets used. Like this will have nothing over here. Stick it on. and then stick the broom there. Voila, look at that. But now that way, the stairs are right here. You open the closet, grab your broom really quick, and you can sweep the stairs and then put it back. And it's like you don't have to go searching for the broom. Now I'm gonna tell Kyle this is our broom's home. So we don't have to go searching for the broom constantly, because we seriously do all the time. The last area that I really want to work on today is my dresser. So I did clear out that entire drawer because we moved all those jeans and pants into the closet with that organization piece. A few other drawers could use some organization. So I've seen the ones where you can like kind of push them out and they can be whatever length you want. However, the ones that I've seen of those, and maybe I'm just missing something, the ones that I've seen of those are usually pretty short. And I feel like when you stack your clothes up, it's just gonna tip over the sides. Like it's not gonna be tall enough to actually divide the clothes. So these ones I found, they are actually, I believe, for your closet, for a closet shelf. So if you have like purses or if you stack clothes on shelves in your closet, you can divide them that way. Now, a lot of them that I've seen have like a clip that you have to put on the shelf, except you get these little stickies. Now I just tested the sticky and it's not like a true sticker, it's more like a gel sticky. So I think that it's not gonna mess with the drawers at all. I thought this is perfect because look how tall it is. It's very nice and high. Doesn't go quite to the end of the drawers, but I feel like I need the height more than the length. I know this might seem like a little thing to some, but honestly, I love these so much. I have struggled with my drawers for years and years. I've never really had any organization in my drawers other than just putting something on this side and folding it up and putting it on that side. I've never really added in any real organization dividers or anything like that into my drawers. And so it just feels so nice, and especially in that bottom drawer that I divided into 3 sections, that has been so annoying to me for years and years. And now, one, it looks really nice, but also I've been able to find everything that I need a lot easier. So as soon as you declutter things and you get rid of things that you're not using, take some time and organize your space. It is so worth it. I hope you're feeling so motivated. I know I get really motivated when I do this stuff, and also when I share it with you guys, it motivates me too, which is perfect. Now, I did want to remind you to check out that deal on the Eureka E10S. Like I mentioned, I will have that link and discount down below, but also since you hung out to the end, I wanted to share a little sneak peek of one of the projects that I'm going to be working on this coming week to prepare for a room rescue makeover. Seriously, you guys, wish me luck on this table because it is going to give me a run for my money, but I have such high hopes for it and I feel like it's going to be completely transformed when I'm done. So seriously, wish me some luck today. Like I mentioned, the room rescue videos are going to be coming out later this week and early next week, and then depending on how fast we get everything done in the coming weeks, we'll be sharing the actual room rescue makeover. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and I will see you very soon. Bye guys.